Good evening. Today we are going to see the third exercise of unit number 3, and this is related with your shear stresses. So we have seen two exercises which are related with bending stresses, and now we will go with one exercise which is related with our shear stresses. Now we have a beam of unsymmetrical I section as shown in figure. So we have these values actually. This value is 60, this is 20, this is 150, and this is again 20. Then this is 120, and this value as again thickness we have 20. So these are the dimensions. UDL 20 kilonewton per meter over the entire span. We have to draw shear stress distribution diagram. So we have this as 28, and from this we have to find out shear force actually. First we will find Y bar. So we are taking moment about top, and taking moment about top, we are going to get this Y bar that is equal to 110.45 millimeter from top. So we have Y bar in this that is from top, and this value we have somewhere here which will be 110.45 from top. And then we will also find shear force. So we have to find out at 3 meters. Now we have symmetrical, so we have same reactions. 20 into 8, 160. Half on this side, 80 kilonewton we have, and on this side 80 kilonewton. Now we know we have to find out at 3 meter. So I will take at 3 meter, and for 3 meter shear force we have, that is equal to 80 minus 20 into 3, and it comes 20 kilonewton. So you can see over here. So this is your reaction WL by 2, because it is symmetrical. Now I we know BD cube by 12 plus A into H square. Now if I will draw this diagram over here, then you are going to understand the things very easily. Already we are with these I values. Already we have calculated it, and now we have 110.45 from top, and therefore Y bar we have for this center to center distance. So this comes 110.45 minus 10 BD cube by 12. Then second we have that is 150. So if we will see from top, we have that comes total 150. So we have this at 75 center of this, and this is 20, so 95. So this distance we have to go for, which will be 110.45 minus 95. And third we have this term, so this is 60 and 20, and then we have this as total we have 180 minus 110.45 whole square, because we have total as 90, 190. And if we will see center of this, that will be at 180 from top. So 180 this and 110.45. So this distance I will get 180 minus 110.45. And from this I will get value of I, which will be 30.18 into 10 raised to 6. Now AY bar, we have section, this will be 1, 1. So this here at top we have 0, at bottom we have 0. So we have taken at 1, 1, and we have to take moment of this area about neutral axis. And we have 60 into 20 into 110.45 minus 10, 120.54 into 10 raised to 3 millimeter to the power 3, not 4. So this is actually millimeter to the power 4. Then here also we have, now we have to consider above neutral axis, and we have taken above neutral axis. So first part will remain as it is. So we have this will be as it is. Now plus we have to go by this portion, and this portion we have 110.45 minus 20, so it comes 19.45, and half of this from neutral axis, and this comes 202.34 into 10 raised to 3. And then at 2 AY bar 2, so we have to take area from bottom, and then it comes 120 into 20, 79.55 minus 10 comes 166.92 into 10 raised to 3. Then we have substituted this value. Now if we will see, we have this value at the junction. We have two values of B, above different and below different, and therefore we have calculated in terms of B. We know this as V, then AY bar, then I, and B we will keep as it is. Now we have above 60, and therefore tau 11 7.33, below we have 20, and therefore value is 3.99 MPa. Then we will go at neutral axis, so we will substitute VA y bar upon IB 6.7 at 2 2. So we have again in terms of B, and then one here we have tau 2 2, we have above, and there we have 20 5.53, and tau 2 2 we have below, and that value comes 0.92 MPa. Now if we will plot it, then we have this as 1 1. So if I will plot this shear stress distribution diagram, so we have somewhere here neutral axis. So at this value we have two values. One value we have that is 1.33, another value we have 3.99 here only. So we have 3.99. Then at neutral axis we have this value 6.7. So we have somewhere here 6.7. And then here we have that is 0.92 if I will go from bottom, and we have here that is 5.53. So this value is 5.53, and here we have 6.7, and then we will connect this. So this is my shear stress distribution diagram. You can see at junction I have two values of width. Below I have 20, above I have 60. And in the same fashion here also, that is, this is 2, 2, 2, 2. This is 1, 1. And then this is neutral axis. Neutral axis we have width same above and below. So likewise, we have to draw a shear stress distribution diagram. This is simple, and I section has the following dimension where that is given. So we have 150 by 20, and then we have this as 150 by 20 again. Now symmetrical, so directly we can have whole BD cube minus this BD cube. So that we can see as shown in figure. Here we have given that is maximum shear stress, and that is at neutral axis, and value is given 14.8 MPa. And then we will have I, this value. So 176.3 into 10 raised to 6. Maximum shear stress we have at center, that is neutral axis. AY bar we have 150 into 20 into 160 plus 150 into 10 into 75. So actually 150 into 20, and this Y bar we have till center. So this is 75, and this is 10. So this value comes actually 85. So it should be 85. So just check, there may be a small change in the answer. You have to correct it. And then AY bar we will get like this, because neutral axis we have at center, and we have 150 into 20 and AY bar, and below we have 150 into 10. So of this portion, and from center we have, this is again 750, and that will be AY bar. And then tau we have very simple, VAY bar upon IB, and we will substitute the value 14.8. We have tau max. We have to find out. Now this value you have to actually correct it, and from this whatever value I have, from this I got value of V as 44.05 kilonewton. Then we have third problem, a timber of rectangular section, simply supported beam. So this is given as 2D by 3, and this we have as D. And then we have I BD cube by 12. So B we have 2D by 3. So this is B, D cube by 12. And then we have D4 to D4 upon 18, because this becomes 2 1s are 2, 2 6 and 6 3s are 18. Then maximum shear stress is at center. V is equal to WL by 2, because we have UDL throughout this span, and we have 3 into 5 by 2, 7.5 kilonewton. AY bar. Now again from center we have, so we have this distance as D by 2. So we will get it as D by 2, and from neutral axis we have D by 4. So we have 2D by 3, which will be my value of B. Then 2D by 3 into D by 2 into D by 4. So it comes, this 2 gets cancelled, D cube by 12. And then we will substitute the values. So tau max is given, you can see maximum shear stress is given, tau max, which is 7 MPa. And then we will substitute this, 7 is equal to 7.5. This is my shear force into 10 raised to 3 into D cube upon 12 into D4 upon 18, 2D upon 3. So this D cube gets cancelled, and then we have actually value of D from here. 49.1 millimeter. So we have to find B and D. So D 49.1 millimeter and B we will get it as 2 by 3 into 49.1, and we got this value as 32.73 millimeter. So likewise we have to solve the problems, and then we will have this shear stress diagrams also. So today we will stop here only. So thank you.